Hello and welcome to this review with GamesCheaper.co.uk, the best place to find the cheapest games. We are a comparison site and we look through all the greatest games you can find, and we try and find you the best price possible on that game so you don't have to do all the running around work. That is what we do. We are a gaming site by gamers for gamers, and we want to make sure that you're getting the best possible deal on your video games, because a lot of places, they put a little bit on top for themselves, and we want to make sure that, you know, when you're getting pre-orders, when you're getting the games, you're getting them at really base prices, because you don't want your friends to get the same game cheaper than you. So today we are reviewing the mysteries of the PS5, the PlayStation 5. We're lucky enough to get our hands on the PlayStation 5, and we want to make sure that you guys get the truth behind the PlayStation 5. We don't want people to have assumptions of what it is, and we want to let you know exactly what you're getting when you get your hands on a PlayStation 5. Christmas is coming up. The kids and yourself probably want to get their hands on one of these consoles, and they aren't cheap. So what are you getting when you get the PlayStation 5? Well, if you're the kind of person who has PlayStation Plus, which is something that is, I think most PlayStation players have it, it's something that you need when it comes to, you know, getting some of the network connection stuff. So it is something that most people have. It's an extra fee for the PlayStation Plus. It's worth looking into to make sure that it's something that you would like or something you can afford. It isn't that much. It's a monthly charge. It's to be fair, you get a free game every month, and it does. Most games require it to do cross-network playing. So what do you get if you get the PlayStation Plus and you also own a PlayStation 5? Well, I can tell you, you get what's called the PlayStation Plus Collection. And that collection is a serious collection of games that you want to, you want to get your hands on. Let me tell you some of these games that are in here. These are totally free. As you buy the PlayStation 5, you get access to these games off the bat, and you can play any of these. So let's read down the list. You've got Crash Bandicoot Trilogy. You've got God of War, the new one, and my god, do the graphics look fantastic on the PlayStation 5. Mortal Kombat X, and that is the improved version on the PlayStation 5 as well. Fallout 4. Final Fantasy The Royal Edition. Monster Hunter World. Resident Evil 7. Persona 5. Battlefield 1. Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Days Gone, Detroit Becoming Human, Uncharted 4, Batman Arkham Knight, Infamous Second Son, Until Dawn, Bloodborne, The Last of Us, the remastered version, The Last Guardian, and Ratchet and Clank. Off the bat, you get access to all of them games, and you can play them, and they're all improved with the PlayStation 5 hardware. So, what else do you get when you get your hands on a PlayStation 5? Well, you get your hands on the Sense controller. Oh my word, the Sense controller. I cannot tell you enough. It doesn't matter how much I word this for you guys. It doesn't matter how much I tell you how cool this controller is. I can consistently tell you how cool this controller is, and you will not get a feel for it. You really need to get your hands on this controller. You need to physically go into a store and grab one of these controllers and feel what it's like to have this responsive, adaptive, crazy feedback from the controller. And as I'm walking around, like, I can feel the little taps in the controller from his little feet walking on this. But as I walk over the metal, it's a totally different feeling. It's not the same feeling as I'm getting from this rubber. And it's hard to explain without actually holding this controller. But every single feeling, even this glass, feels different to the other two. Let's jump into this. This is another game. This is called PlayStation Playroom. This is the Playroom, and this little bot, Astro Bot. And this is a game that also comes free. So if you're not happy with the plethora of games I've just told you, we also have this that comes free with it as well. So if you're one of these people who are like, well, I don't want to get the PlayStation 5 because it's just got no games on it, well, you're going to be busy, because there's a lot of games on it. So let's go through here and let's jump into Playroom, which is a fantastic game considering it's made to just showcase the PlayStation. The work that's gone into this is unbelievable. So it's a kids game, but it's hard. Like, it's not an easy game. It's a platformer game, and it's quite difficult. So you have to pull these things here. And again, as I'm doing this, the controller is giving me lots and lots of different feelings and senses. And you'll notice as you go through, there's loads of different references to video games and things like that. I don't know how I get into that. But there's different references to video games done by the characters, and it's a cute little cutesy game, but it also has a little bit more to it. It's not as easy as you think. It gets quite difficult. See here, that's I believe a reference to Bloodborne. You'll see there's lots of different characters. You hit me. Let's have a look. I've revealed a flower. Now with these flowers and things, you have to actually blow into the controller on some of them. In this case, I'm just going to hit it. I have to hold the button and then release to do this. But on some of them, you have to blow into the controller. You have to do all sorts of stuff. I mean, it's all about, this whole game is all about the controller and what that controller can do. I mean, it gives you an idea of the games of the future and what they are going to have. But right now, this is just a sort of demo. I say a demo, but it's a very intense demo. It's had a lot of work done to it. That is exactly it. It is a journey from PlayStation 1 all the way to the new PlayStation, and it allows you to really get a feel for like some really cool. It's just a really cool little cute game, and and it's free, and that's why it is. But this whole sort of review here is really just to showcase what the PlayStation 5 can do. The one thing that the PlayStation 5 can do that is loading speeds. I mean, I can't tell you how quick this console is. You can literally switch from one game to another. In fact, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how fast it is. So we're going to jump across and just do this. So I'm going to go from one game now to another. I press the pad in. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to pick back the in. It's literally like, here we go. Let's see the loading screen here. So signing in, and I'm in. That's it. Now I'm playing. That's how quick the game is. It's that fast. There's no messing around. There's no. It's just so fast. I'm just gonna go into here for a solo campaign, just so you can see some of the speed of the game again. So there's a loading screen. You can see it's still loading now. This is how long the PlayStation takes to load in, and this is actually game now. I'm selecting the stuff ready. This isn't really the loading screen. This is actually the game. So there's press ready, and I'm in the game. It's that quick. There's no messing around. There's no waiting. There's nothing. We are literally playing right now. And the game runs so fast. Like all of the games run so quick on the PlayStation. You know, there's no messing around. It's literally straight into the game.
Like pineapple on pizza. Just plain wrong.
Oh, there's a big guy.
I'm out of here.
So it's just an amazing console that runs so fast. I mean, the Xbox as well, the new Xbox One X, that's the same kind of technology. It's about the same speed. So if you're an Xbox player, I imagine you could see the same kind of quality, same kind of speed from the Xbox X. But we're talking PlayStation 5 here, and I mean, I'm just letting you see what's going on and the speed of what's going on. you know, I'm getting no lag, I'm getting nothing. Currently I'm not playing with other people online. You would notice that I would have to wait in that room at the start if I was playing with PlayStation players, because they just don't load in as quick. You're literally in the game lightning speed. That if you are looking to try and get a PlayStation 5 and you want to get it at the best prices, then you want to get onto GamesCheaper.co.uk, because we look at all of the providers for the PlayStation 5 and we find you the very best price you can get for that console. Remember, the GamesCheaper.co.uk doesn't sell the games or the games consoles. All we do is find the prices for you and give them to you. That's all we do. So the price you're seeing is exactly the prices we're able to find. We just spend a lot of time searching and making sure that we can get the best deals for you guys. So please use it. It's there for you. It's a tool that we've created because I'm a gamer, and the other founder who set up this company is a gamer as well, and we both want to find the best prices for video games, and we don't want to have to pay a fortune for the same game. So please feel free to use it and make sure that you are getting the best deals you can possibly get.